All right, guys, let's get some MLB plays and props for Friday, April 19th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, I'm seeing the light, and I'm going to keep running towards it. I gave out the Rangers on the money line versus the Tigers. The Rangers, they won this game by 2 runs, so we did cash the game pick. Felt great. I finally feeling like baseball is being kind to me. I'm hoping that it will continue.
Yeah, my game has not started. Actually, it probably has started by now. We've been recording for a little bit. I've got the Diamondbacks over 3.5 team total goal against the Giants. That game started roughly 10 minutes ago, so I'm going to hop off here and watch the Diamondbacks put up a lot of runs against the Giants. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, I was 0-1 so far. I have a chance to go 500 because my batting prop, like Barry said, the game did just start. I gave out Jung Hoo Lee over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Diamondbacks. I haven't checked his box score yet because we've been recording, but I have a lot of confidence in this play hitting. The one that did not hit was Jack Leiter over 4.5 strikeouts versus the Tigers. He came out red hot, struck out 2 batters in the first inning, and then destruction happened for him. Allowed a ton of runs, didn't pitch very long, still only struck out 3 batters.
Yeah, Diamondbacks left 3 on in the top of the first inning, so that really sucks for me. But my Michael Busch didn't play today. Chicago Cubs got rained out. They're not going to play, so I'm going to be 1-0 hopefully. Logan Webb over 5.5 hits, 2 singles in the top of the first. So we've got 2 hits on the board. Just need 4 more for him to cash that play. Hopefully go 1-0 there. Trey, let's take a look at the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Oakland Athletics going up against Cleveland Guardians game, and I believe this is going to be a very entertaining game to watch, and I also believe the outcome is going to surprise some people. Give me the Athletics here on the money line at plus 150, and I'm also going to be taking the Athletics plus 0.5 on the first 5 run line. Even that is plus money at plus 102, which I absolutely love. So I'm giving out 2 plus money bets here with the Athletics because I believe that they're going to come out of this game as winners, because whenever you look at the 2 starting pitchers here, I just have a lot more confidence in Oakland because they're throwing out Joe Boyle, who's been absolutely lights out over his last 2 starts, pitching in 10 total innings, only allowing 1 run while striking out 11 batters. And I honestly expect Boyle to have another great showing here against Cleveland. Meanwhile, the Guardians, they're throwing out one of my favorite pitchers in Tristan McKenzie, and it pains me to say he's simply not been very good this year. Through 3 games, his expected ERA is 6.42, which is still barely higher than his actual ERA at 6.23. He's simply not pitched very good. He does not have any zip on his pitches. McKenzie is historically known as a high-volume strikeout pitcher. Well, through 3 starts, he's only averaging 1.6 strikeouts per game, which is no bueno. That's just not going to get it done. I honestly expect the A's to jump all over him in this game, and that's because we've seen Oakland play very competitive baseball this season, especially on the road. They actually have a winning record on the road. They're 7-6 so far this year, and I believe that we're going to see a fun baseball game with an upset win by the end of it. So give me the A's here on the money line and plus 0.5 on the first 5 run line versus the Guardians.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Brewers going up against the Cardinals. I believe I gave out Freddie Peralta on the free side the last time that he pitched. I thought he was going to have a bounce-back game, and he continued to struggle. I said the next time I see Freddie Peralta, I wasn't going to trust him. I was going to take the opposite side, whoever he was playing. He's going up against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are money line right now at plus 110. The only problem with that, Trey, is they've got Kyle Gibson on the mound, and I'm not going to just burn money betting against Freddie Peralta with Kyle Gibson pitching. I will, though, take the over in this game of 8 runs. I don't think either pitcher is going to perform well in this one, and I don't trust Freddie anymore. I used to love him, but I can't trust him right now. He's had a pretty good season, and there's a reason I love Freddie Peralta, and it's because he strikes out a ton of people. He doesn't usually need luck to get himself out of jams. He just sits people down, tells them where to go to the bench, and says, "Here you go, young fella, have a seat." He's got 26 strikeouts on the season. He's just been a little bit too inconsistent for me to trust him going up against the Cardinals. He's given up 5 runs on the year in his 3 games, and over the last 2 games, he's given up 9 hits. And with the Cardinals, they've got a lot of power in that lineup. Maybe they're going to get a hold of one in this game, get a couple home runs on the board against Freddie Peralta. The real moneymaker in this game is going to be Kyle Gibson, who, while pitching 6+ innings in all of his starts, has given up 13 runs altogether in the 3 starts. Over the last 2 games alone against the Marlins and the D-backs, he's given up 13 hits and 11 runs. He's also allowed 5 home runs in this 3 games pitched, at least 1 in each game so far that he's pitched in. I like fireworks in this game. A lot of home runs. Give me the over 8 runs. We might even get this at over 7.5 tomorrow. Looking at the line, might even drop to 7.5. That'd be fantastic. So look out for that tomorrow. Give me the 8 runs for right now, but by the morning, it might be 7.5 as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
What if I told you it's currently over 7.5 at minus 108, almost plus money?
Ooh, all right. Give me them over 7.5 then.
It's going down, which is good for you with those 2 pitchers on the mound. And for me, I'm running it back. Same old, same old. Give me Jung Hoo Lee over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs going up against the Diamondbacks. I did just check his box score, and he's already on first base with a single. So we just need one more impact play for yesterday's play to hit. And I believe that's going to happen. I believe that we're going to see him have another great game here against the Diamondbacks. And I believe that for a few reasons. The first reason is his matchup versus Arizona, because the Diamondbacks, they're throwing out Jordan Montgomery in this game. And this is going to be his season and team debut for the Diamondbacks. And we have seen Montgomery just get absolutely torched in the minor leagues this year, because Montgomery, he pitched in 2 minor league games and totaled 7 2/3 innings and allowed 9 runs with a .364 batting average and a 2.22 whip. I just simply don't believe that he's going to start pitching well against major league batters. That's not really how this works. And with Lee being at the top of the Giants batting lineup, we're going to see him have a lot of opportunities, and that's going to turn into a good stat line by the end of it. And we should see him get on base and score a run. Give me Jung Hoo Lee to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, like Trey, is he super fast? Because I saw it was a shallow infielder or a shallow infield hit. Do you like bunt?
It said he got on first base by an infield single to the shortstop. I mean, he's a lefty. He's probably like Ichiro style.
Okay, so maybe like a slap hit there to shortstop with the speed. I don't know. I like the play there, though. For my player prop today, it's going to be a juicy one. Give me Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks to hit a home run against the San Francisco Giants. This is going to be the first pitch of the game. Ketel Marte is either going to walk against Blake Snell or he's going to hit a home run into right center field against Blake Snell in his first at-bat. Blake Snell last year was one of the best arms in baseball over the last couple of months, posting a 2.25 ERA, best in baseball, only allowing 45 runs all season long. This year for the Giants so far, he's gone 2 games, working a total of 7 innings, giving up 9 hits, 10 runs, and 2 home runs. He's coming off an injury. He's still trying to pitch off the rust, but his control has been all over the place. And Marte for the Arizona Diamondbacks, he crushes left-handed pitching. This season alone, he's already hitting .324 against lefties, 12 hits, 4 doubles, 3 home runs. If anybody plays MLB The Show, you know Ketel Marte at the top of your lineup against the left-handed pitcher. That PCI is covering the entire plate. I'll call my shot here. Give me Ketel Marte to hit home run this game, most likely off of Blake Snell, most likely in his first at out of this game. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Jordan Montgomery here, and I'm going to take him to go over 2.5 earned runs allowed against the Giants. I literally just talked about how brutal Montgomery has been this year in the minor leagues, so I'm not going to break him down that much further, but I do believe Montgomery is going to get lit up in this game, because during the minor leagues, Montgomery, he allowed an average of 1.2 runs per inning pitched with a 2.22 whip. So we're going to see the Giants just get on base consistently in this game and jump on Montgomery quickly here. The Giants, yes, they have not been overly great at scoring runs this year, but I believe they're going to turn up on Friday night during a home game. Give me Jordan Montgomery to struggle here. I'm going to take him to go over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Giants.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there from you. For my pitching prop tonight, it's going to be Jack Flaherty of the Detroit Tigers. Go under 2.5 earned runs allowed going up against the Minnesota Twins. This is going to be the second time around for the Twins that they've seen Jack Flaherty over the last week of baseball. He pitched against the Twins back on April 14th, going 6 1/3 inning, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, while striking out 8 batters. A lot of people think that the advantage is with the Minnesota Twins in this game because the batters have already seen him. I think it's just as much an advantage for Jack Flaherty because he gave up 6 hits in that game, the majority of them being very early in the game, and then he was able to settle himself down. He's going to know what works against these players and what doesn't work against these players. And once he got out of the second inning, he was basically perfect against the Twins for 4 consecutive. I think he's going to come into this game ready to go, having a game plan for all the Twins this time around because he did strike out 8 in that game where he gave up 3 runs just 5 days ago. The Minnesota Twins as a team are not a great offensive threat. And Jack Flaherty, if you go back and look at the second inning, he gave up 2 hits, 2 walks. That cost him 2 runs in the game early. Other than that, the Minnesota Twins struggled against him, going 3 and out for the majority of the innings after the second. Give me Jack Flaherty here with the advantage going up against the Twins the second time around. Under 2.5 earned runs as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to give out a shocker. Give me the A's on the money line plus 150 and plus a half in the first 5-inning run line at plus 105. I love that. We're getting plus money on both these bets. I'm pretty confident in it. Hopefully my baseball luck continues. Also going with Jung Hoo Lee over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Diamondbacks. He's halfway there in yesterday's game. You'll know if he hit already, but I have confidence he's going to continue the momentum for us today. Also going with Jordan Montgomery over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus Giants. He got lit up in the minor leagues. I know the A's are basically a minor league team, so hey, he should get lit up again.
You know what, though? The A's have been playing decent. Like, they're 9-11. Like, the Chicago White Sox are horrible. They're a double-A team. A's are impressing me a little bit. But I'm going with the Brewers and the Cardinals here. Over 7.5 runs now with Freddie Peralta and Kyle Gibson on the mound. Then this is the juicy one. Probably going to be like a plus 300 play. I can't imagine it being more than that with the left-on-left matchup here for Ketel Marte. Over a half a home run going up against Blake Snell. Home run in the first at-bat for him. They give me Jack Flaherty. Under 2.5 earned runs the second time around against the Twins. I think he holds the advantage in this one. Struck out 8 batters last time. He might go for double digits this time around. Guys, it's going to do it. The MLB picks and props for Friday, April 19th slated games. If you guys enjoy the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,